Feeling good, having fun. This is a very interesting level. Very interesting. Very enjoyable. Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and today I'm playing Into the Radius 1.0, playing on an Oculus Quest 2, streaming this game from my PC over Quest Link. And I've started here again, just because I don't know if it's going to hit me with a cutscene when we launch the game, but in theory, this will be the final episode in this series. We'll see. I've got some mixed emotions, some apprehension. Let's kick off and see how it goes. Let's get started. Okay. No cutscene. We got some maintenance to do, maybe some health to buy, some magazines to load, etc. So I will skip all of that, and I will meet you guys on the other side. Welcome back. I've sorted all my stuff and things. I bought some extra ammo, bought some extra health, slept until morning, and we've got a little bit of a hang-up already. There's no mission in the computer. That's where that goes. There's no mission in the computer, and there's no marks on the map, as you can see. So, I've been kind of looking around thinking, there's supposed to be a mine. So that makes me think quarry, but I know it won't be the quarry because that's easier to get to. But this track leads to a sorting station and a hill. So there's a chance the mine's there. I don't know. We're going to go out and look around. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to look it up. I don't have anything else to go on. So that's what we're going to do. We'll get out there and look around. Part of me thinks when I cross the zone line, it's going to put me there. Let's go find out. Let's go find out together. I mean, it's quiet in here today. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. This doesn't look like we're going to go wander aimlessly after all. Let's do this. Let's go see how this game ends. Let's see what's out there. It's been fun. Let's find out. Wow. This is awesome. I forgot to save before leaving the base. Of course, we'll save real quick now. Down here in the fourth slot. We'll do all this in the fourth slot. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what's up here. It's so loud that it's distorting my speakers. We've got mobs. I wasn't even sure there'd be that. Look at that over there. What is that? It's so loud my speakers are distorted. different. This is super cool so far. If a bit too loud. Let's go ahead and get this magazine loaded up. I'm gonna have to turn my volume down. It hurts. That's not special. Love the way they kind of shamble and one hand their weapon. What killed that? It is so loud here. And I'm gonna let it be loud. I'm gonna let it be uncomfortable as part of the experience. So far, opposition. What was that? Okay, avoid that. Okay, well. It's an amazing pistol, by the way. This is super cool so far. Like, thoroughly enjoying this. This is a much more interesting, so far, final experience than the other version of the game, in my opinion. So far. Give it a quick save, and we'll see what's down the hill. Fourth slot. Stay in the fourth slot. All these rings are going to be quite the... Whoa, no! Go ahead and load that. Those are crazy. Those are crazy. Okay. Dang, so that way's completely shut off. Those are not interesting to me at all. Let's see how far that one looks pretty close. That's close. Not gonna make it. This is not how this is supposed to be done. Well, we made that ugly, didn't we? doing on ammo? 0. Damn it. Okay. I'm starting to think I should have brought more ammo. I've really only been hurt once, though. One thing about the combat in this version of the game, it does seem more interesting and fair, in my opinion. That, of course, is just my opinion. Can't see. Let's go ahead and top up the health. Carrying buckets of health for a reason. Let's go. This is super cool, super abstract, very interesting. I'm like stuck. There we go. Something's shooting at me somewhere. This is very frustrating. Well. Huh. So loud. In there. Come on. Alright, let's reload real quick. It's so loud. Feeling good. Feeling good, having fun. This is a very interesting level. Very interesting. Very enjoyable. Okay. A little bit of an environmental puzzle here. Can't grab that, can't grab these. Can't grab that, can't grab that. Can we grab these? No. I can grab that though. Ultimate danger grass. It's been a long time since we saved. This spot feels safe-ish. We're risking the same save slot, which is a horrible idea. I know it's a horrible idea. You don't have to tell me. Probably gonna die when we step in this. We didn't. This was a... Oh, wow. Damn it. Somebody up behind me, that's gonna be a problem. Damn it. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay. Well, it's real bad in here. Can't see them at all. I'm completely guessing. Running out of ammo. Can't see anything up there. I hit him. Yeah, it's a complete guess though. Can't climb that. This door must open. Okay. Well, that'll have to work. I'm like glitching through doors and walls. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not. This by far is the most interesting level. Super fun, super interesting. I hate to just walk out in the open. Dang it. How we doing? We're okay. See if we can figure out who's shooting us. Take out that slider. I know there's one over there. Can't see him. Can't see him. Down there, huh? Zero visibility. Just saw Shadow move over there. He's back on like a catwalk. So if we stay low, we might be able to avoid his shots, deal with this slider. Risk of sounding overly confident. I'm wondering if we're there. Just in case. We'll top up at least this magazine. And never rescue a girl on an empty stomach. You know what I mean? That might make you hungry. I'm a simple man. Give me a damsel in distress and a gun, I have a good time. Greetings. We did it.
Impressive work, Explorer number 61. You made it to the center. Now we may speak plainly.
I'm so sorry I brought you here.
There was never any Katya. Just a composite portrait of many young human females. A few of them died here. Some of them were impressions in the minds of humans who happened to be in Pechorsk when the consciousness present in the one speaking awoke. Others are far away, and have nothing whatsoever to do with this tiny tract of land. But you knew that all along, didn't you?
What kind of? That's a long story.
The consciousness present in the one speaking understands that you are displeased. Attempt to control your displeasure, This is no time for human pettiness.
Don't tell me what to do.
We are at the end. There's only one thing left for you to do. You already know what that is. You can choose to live. You who have never lived. The human from whose memories you have been repeatedly generated died 15 years ago. You are an echo, not flesh and blood. And the consciousness present in the one speaking is the voice in which the memories of all those who died in Wachorsk are intermingled. This is why you cannot leave the zone. But kill her who has also never lived, and who is even less than an echo, and you will be given fully human form. You will be free to live out an ordinary life outside the radius. No one will know that you're from here, that you were made here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this until now. I don't know if what it's saying is true about letting you go. But please, I'm not real anyway. Don't be afraid to shoot. Unless you can destroy it.
What will it be, Explorer number 61? Do you want a name? A home? A future? Or are you going to play the hero and the sacrifice? You must understand that you can't harm the zone. The work in progress here will continue.
Overall, I like this version better.
All the necessary data has been recorded.
Are you alright? What's happening to me?
I remember this.
After he made his choice, something happened to me. I felt myself separating from the being I'd only just realized I was a part of. It said to me, although, no, it didn't speak, we were still connected. It let me know through impulses sent directly into my neural networks. An act of self-sacrifice has just been performed, and you are to be its beneficiary. Then I was overcome with vertigo and blacked out.
That's a different game.
When I came to, I was standing in a field. It was speckled with wildflowers that were brighter than anything I'd ever seen before. Blades of grass tickled my ankles as a warm summer breeze blew through the field. A girl of 8 or 9 grabbed my hand. "Katya, come on. Mama and Papa are waiting." Go, I'll be there in a moment," I said, squeezing her hand before releasing it. She threw me an over-serious look. That look children sometimes get when they're trying to prove they're really already adults. Then she shrugged and ran off. I spread out on the grass, face turned up to the sky. A single airplane traced a contrail across the boundless blue. Explorer number 61, wherever you are, even if you are only in my mind now, thank you. Thank you.
We did it. We did it. What happens when we hit continue? Let's find out. Okay. Loaded us right back here. I don't think we want to mess with that. Exit the main menu. So it's a good thing I didn't override any other saves, because my other save is still in the base. Let's sit down and think about what we learned today. We've completed the story for the 1.0 version, Into the Radius. And overall, I much prefer this version of the game to the current version of the game. Not that the current version is bad. There's just a lot of little differences. If you could combine the two, it would be an incredible game. And I think Into the Radius is already a really excellent game. It's probably still my favorite VR experience I've played. I've certainly played it the longest of any VR experience I've played. It's basically built the channel that you're watching now. If you're watching this video, it's me playing this game and people watching me play this game. I've had a lot of fun with it. I love the energy of it. I love what it's able to create with what can be done in VR right now. It's a super good experience that takes you through a range of emotions, from stress to victory, confusion, the mystery of it, the progression of finding different weapons and exploring different environments. It's an outstanding game, and I can't wait to see what they do next, because I know they're working on a sequel. I like the level design more in 1.0. I think it does force you to do a save load strategy a little bit more, because all the mobs will be respawned. If you get killed out there, you walk into an anomaly. And if you don't have enough gear to then work 40 minutes to get back to your body, that's a problem. So either you have to triple your preparation and really take your time, or you need to save load, right? So there is that. I think the newer version is a little bit friendlier that way, because when you go out in the zone, things you have killed stay dead until the tide wave. But I like the large environment. I love the detail that's in each individual area. Both versions of the game are a bit anomaly heavy. I find it tedious to work my way around anomalies rather than particularly interesting. And I prefer the combat in this version of the game. Feels like the knives throw better to me. I like that the enemies with weapons tend to respond slower in this version of the game, giving you a chance to pop them before they can turn on you. And they certainly take a lot less ammunition to put down. You don't have the armored just damage sponges like the modern version. And then they react slower and they move less erratically. Last time I played 2.5, because I still haven't played 2.6, the enemies move so erratically and they fire so aggressively and accurately. It's pretty frustrating to fight them. Whereas the mobs in this, there's like a really excellent balance to the combat that I enjoy thoroughly. And I felt like as I explored the environments, the dialogue that was built into the game fit those environments very well. And when I played the modern version, I felt that they fit well as well. But clearly, that dialogue was written for these environments that are in the 1.0 version, and it fits extremely well. I think the extra cutscenes when you would sometimes complete a mission and come back to base, where Katya would talk, I think those added a lot to the game. So it's disappointing that those were removed from the modern version. I do like the little extra collectibles and stuff that are in the new version. That would be cool to add to this. I was hoping deep down that the ending would have been completely different. But I do feel like I was clearly like another take at that ending. It wasn't the same. And I overall liked this version better. The last level I especially enjoyed more than the castle run in the newer version. And I enjoyed the castle here in 1.0 more than the castle in 2.5. And then this final mission was very abstract, very interesting. It was a lot of fun to work my way through the different enemies. Like shooting into the dark was tough. I should have brought more flares, but the flares don't work all that well in this version of the game anyway. So that was a bit frustrating, but otherwise, very fun level, very fun design, very abstract, very interesting to fight my way through. Really enjoyed it a lot. And then, of course, the choice at the end of the game is, very comparable, very, very, very comparable, almost identical to the other version. I thoroughly enjoyed this. When I started playing through 1.0, I was looking for something different because I had played the modern version so much. that I had pretty much seen what there was to see, and I wanted to see something new. And I did. And I thoroughly enjoyed 1.0. It didn't take me nearly as long to get through as the other version, but I didn't take my time with it like I did the other version. I kind of daily went out and went for it. There was very few days where I just explored. And I feel like there is a ton left out there to see. I'm not sure that I will go looking for it, but I did not explore Kolhas thoroughly. I never went to the harbor. So there is more to see. But I think I have seen what I came here to see. I think I got what out of this experience, what I wanted to get out of this experience. And I don't know what I'll do next. I might switch back to the modern version. For one, I can use virtual desktop with it, so my capturing is better. I don't have to deal with this like widescreen thing this super widescreen thing I'm dealing with when I used Quest Link and Capture, and then I either have to zoom that out of it, which makes it look fairly pixelated, or leave the bars on top and bottom. And I don't care for that because of the way it plays with my stabilization software. It looks funny, it's distracting. So I am motivated to return to the other version of the game, kind of like a coming home. Finally check out 2.6 and see, what they've added and how the AI behaves. Spend a little time exploring that. Maybe try out some new mods. But it's been fun. I've been playing Into the Radius for a very long time now. And I don't think I'll stop. I don't plan on challenging myself to do a knife only run or see how far I can get in the first tide wave or something like that. I don't really have any interest in doing that. I do have an interest in exploring mods that might make the game play differently, and then also use this game just as a sandbox for my imagination. Just use this game as somewhere that I can go out and play and think and voice my thoughts and talk about my life. And maybe the videos at that point become less about the game and more about just me. Anyway, thank you to everyone that has watched with me from the beginning. My first VR video was an Into the Radius video, and we're still going, and it's been a long time, and the channel's grown a lot. As of my time recording this, I was at 976 subscribers, and I would still like to see 1,000 one day. The growth of the channel has dropped off dramatically, but people can only watch Into the Radius for so long, and I have experimented with a lot of other content, both in streaming flat screen games and playing other VR games. Those haven't really grabbed people like Into the Radius did. So I think it was always more about this game than it was my personality, and that is what it is. I set out to create content a specific way. I wanted to avoid clickbait. I wanted to avoid obnoxious thumbnails. I wanted to avoid being overly energetic and trying to entertain in a way that comes off as clownish. I find a lot of that stuff very irritating. And despite the fact it seems to be very successful, right? So obviously I'm in a minority that feels that way about that behavior. And no hate to people that are very successful doing all of the things I just mentioned, but I didn't want to do that. And when I started the channel, I set these rules for myself, and I would stay within those guardrails, and whatever happened with the channel, happened with the channel. And I have to be happy with the result, knowing that I did what I wanted to do, regardless of the outcome. And that's the way I'm going to continue forward. I still want to create videos because I enjoy creating videos. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy talking with you guys. I enjoy engaging in the comments. I enjoy taking off my masks and letting my guard down and coming into these virtual environments and getting to be myself in a way that I cannot in real life. That the person I get to be in here, we still have masks, right? Everybody still holds things back. But in here, I get to act out a part of my personality that is constrained in real life. And that is very valuable to me. It's valuable for me to come here and air my thoughts and get to be this person. And then when I take the headset off, I go back to being me. And not that this isn't me. It's just part of me. It's a part of me that gets to live here. Anyway, that's been a heck of a long speech for an outro on a video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. I enjoyed this game thoroughly, and I had some emotions there at the beginning, but by the end of it, 1.0 Radius is a masterwork VR, and I would love to see it gone over again at some point with some more polish. I'm hoping that Radius 2 takes the best of both of these versions of the games and creates one awesome Into the Radius game. What a great series. I can't wait to see what they do. Thank you to the developers that have created this game. You've given me so much joy and allowed me to experience a part of my personality in an environment like this. I am grateful to you and your efforts, and I will continue to support you guys going forward. Thank you for what you have created here. This will go up on Friday. Whenever you find this video, hopefully it finds you well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. Have a nice day.